win or lose, me or Rory, they have to give it to us. You know what I mean? I understand that he fought for the title back in July, but man, like I said, he's been on top of the game for a long time. So with a good win over Rory, they have to give it to me too. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Is the whole relationship between you guys kind of overblown going into this? Like, is it annoying being asked about it in every interview? The fact that you trained with him, all that stuff?
You know, not at all, man. I mean, I want everybody to know that we're buds, and you know, I've known him for a very long time. Of course, it's been years ago since I've been up to TriStar. I was mostly there for George St. Pierre, helping him out with his camps. But I found myself learning the jiu-jitsu, learning the wrestling to be a better sparring partner for Chris. So I found they were kind of my inspiration to actually switch over to mixed martial arts from kickboxing. But yeah, man, we have a good relationship. I have done some drilling with him before, never really sparred. But I'm a totally different fighter than I was then, and I think they know that. They've been watching some film, brought in some karate fighters for me. To prepare for me, so I'm just going to go out there and do my thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. They brought in Raymond Daniels. What do you make of that? Do you think that's a guy who is able to emulate your style in certain ways, or what do you think?
Certain ways, yeah. I mean, he is a karate fighter. He's phenomenal. He's very successful in kickboxing, but it is different. You know, he's a lot taller, a lot longer than I am. His movement's a little bit different, little things that I do that he doesn't do. So there's going to be some differences, but you know, Rory's bringing him in to get used to the movement. You know what I mean? It is a different movement, it's very frustrating if you've never been standing in front of somebody with that type of movement. So they're going to be prepared. It's going to be a tough one. I'm prepared for a tough fight.
Do you envision any other ending for yourself but winning by knockout, or what do you see when you kind of visualize this fight?
You know, I always go out there prepared for a 5-minute round war. That's just mentally, that's just how I look at it. I never go out there looking for the knockout. I've done that in the past in kickboxing, and you know, I've worn myself out trying, and sometimes that can break people mentally. You go out there looking for the knockout and it doesn't happen. Man, this guy's tough. Why is he still taking these shots? I just let it happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, you can't go out there looking for it because you wear yourself out trying.
Yeah. Stephen, when you're not in the gym with your dad, are you able to sort of separate the coach-dad relationship, or is it always the same relationship?
You know, we separate it. You know, when we're in the gym, as soon as we step foot, I know he's the man. And I respect him. He's trained a lot of fighters, a lot of world champions, so I know he knows what he's doing. And you see other fighters like, you know, Roy Jones Jr., Mayweather, the father-son duos just don't happen. And I think it's because maybe the son gets a little big-headed and thinks he knows a little bit more than what Pops knows. My dad's been doing this game for a very long time, and so I listen to him. Outside of that, it's just hangout time. We're you know, just father-son. But we know how to separate. I think that's what helps us get through a lot of these things. Of course, we butt heads every now and then, but all in all, I love the guy, and I know he wants what's best for me.
He looks like you don't want to get on the wrong side of him.
Oh, no. I definitely don't, man. I mean, he's a bad dude. You know, everybody's like, can you take your dad yet? I'm like, if there's rules, yes. If there's no rules, not a chance.